Thursday. So I love that Jess gave us that term last week, and I wanted to save our last of the Marching Forward series for today because it's all about thankfulness and knowing who God is. So I'd like to introduce you to my friend Beverly Mendez, and she hails from Mississippi. She and I have been friends since the early 90s. We went to church together at Grace Evangelical Church in Elgin, Illinois, and we've had lots of time to get to know one another. Know those who labor among you, right? Well, Bev and I have been friends now since the early 90s, and we have shared life's ups and life's downs together. And through it all, I have seen Bev as a woman of faith and a woman who always declared the goodness of God. In the worst situations any mother could face, she raised her hands in praise to the Lord and declared that the Lord is still faithful. And today we have a message of hope from her. So without further ado, here is my friend, Beverly Mendez. Please receive this word of encouragement from her. God bless you, my friends.
I was very excited as soon as you mentioned it, I was very excited to share with your friends and my friends about my experience with marching forward. My life verse is Proverbs 3, 5, and 6. I'm sure most of you have a life verse, right? Something that's familiar, some way that God has touched you or shown himself to you in the word, and you just cling to it and you hold on to it. That verse means so much to me. The word says, trust in the Lord with all of your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all of your ways, acknowledge him, and he will make your path straight. For those of you who know me or have been around for a minute, you know that my paths aren't always straight, but that's okay because I want him to explain how to make my path straight. I want him to teach me. I'm what some people would call a digger. I take the word and I dig into it. I want to know what it means. I want to know what it means in the word and where does it show up and where's the first mention, right? The word acknowledge in Proverbs 3, 6 is the same word that's in Genesis 3 when the word says that Adam knew his wife and she conceived and bore a son. It's that intimate knowledge. It's that understanding. It's the word in Hebrew is called yada. It's the word that means without deceit. It's the most private, the closest kind of understanding, the closest knowledge. It's a word that you can't change. It's the character. It's all of those things that you know about someone or something. And that's the part that I love. That I want to acknowledge him in every facet of who he is. And that he'll make my path straight. He'll guide me the way that he wants me to go. I love that. I love that. In that light, I wanted to share a tool, I think, a way to march forward. A fun way. Anybody that knows me knows I like fun. When I was a child, my mom used to play games in the car. She played a game like My Ship's Coming In, and it's loaded with, and it had to be something with the alphabet. And we would go around the car, and it would make the time pass. My friend from Papua New Guinea taught me, I think, a better version of that game. We do the ABCs, but we do them with the attributes or names of God. Like, for example, if you used the letter A, you might say Almighty, or Alpha, like Alpha and Omega. Yeah, awesome. He is awesome, right? Or B, he's the beloved, or he's my brother. C, he's Christ, the Son of the living God. the counselor, right? You get the idea? It's really fun. I've always been fascinated with the names of God and who he is and what he's been called in the Word and the first mention of those things. I'm a digger, remember? Who is he to you? Who has he shown himself to be to you? He might be your father or your faithful friend. He might be your strong tower, your refuge, your ever-present help. I pray when you march forward this month and into the future, that you and your children and your children's children would take another look and maybe walk through the ABCs. And if you're discouraged, you might revert back to that list and say, you know what? Just like King David, he saved me from the lion and he saved me from the bear. You understand? It's knowing him, and letting him know you. March forward. Thanks, Julie. Love you, girl.